Caitlin can't even take care of herself, let alone take care of a child right now. When we told Caitlin about the guardianship, she was very upset. She accused her mother of stealing her child. It makes me a little angry because we have no intentions to this day of keeping that baby from her forever. We will absolutely keep our grandson as long as is necessary. Whatever it takes, I'm there for the little guy. We are afraid we'll continue to live this unstable life. We feel if she did have the baby back at this time, the baby might not be safe. We feel like Caitlin's had a streak of reckless behavior. In 2016, Caitlin was pregnant. She got in an argument with a bus driver. When she left the bus, she got in an argument with a police officer, and he arrested her and took her to jail for disorderly conduct. While she was in jail, Caitlin called Sandy and said that the baby's heartbeat was dropping, and of course it scared Sandy, so we bailed her out of jail. She's had a troubled past. The idea behind Sandy bringing our grandson home was so that Caitlin can get on her feet and provide for him. She actually asked us for the money to get a lawyer to get the baby back. If you got to ask us for money to hire a lawyer to get your baby back, you can't support him anyway, so it makes no sense. We're done giving her handouts. She can't just go from apartment to apartment, job to job, man to man. She needs to put her son's interest first. It's time for Caitlin to grow up and be a mother.
Okay, Ed, thanks for joining us. You've been listening so far, right? Mm-hmm. You said it's time for her to grow up and be a mother. How do you know she hasn't?
I've been there the whole time. I've been with Caitlin since she's about 11. Mm-hmm. Anything 24. Bad that happens in her life is someone else's fault.
How do you know that she's not stable enough now to raise the baby?
Since she's moved out of town, from our town, she's had 6 jobs.
Which is over what period of time?
Less than 2 years.
Uh-huh.
She's
well,
lost
that doesn't sound very stable.
I don't consider that stable.
I've never been out of work more than 30 days, though.
Uh-huh.
I pick right back up.
Why have you had 6 jobs in 2 years?
Well, I was in the serving industry. I'd change restaurants.
So you're in retail now?
Yeah.
And are you making a wage that you can sustain a household?
Yes.
For yourself and the baby?
And my son, yes.
Can you afford child care?
That is the only thing that I cannot afford. It's $350 a week.
Then how can you take care of him?
What would be your plan? Because your lease calls for $652 a month. That's before utilities or
$613.
phone.
I moved in on a special. It's $613.
Okay, you're paying $613?
Yes.
Okay, so that leaves you about $560 a month after taxes. And if you paid $350 for childcare,
I need some help getting, pay up a couple months of daycare and get me going.
Who would do that?
Maybe you, Dr. Phil.
Well, look, you don't. Here's the thing. I have a theory. You don't solve money problems with money. You solve money problems with adjusting your life and your attitude and your consumption rate and your maturity. That's how you solve money problems. Your son is living 3 hours from where you are, and you're changing jobs every few months. Why not change a job to the vicinity of where your son is?